Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Corsair Virtuoso RGB Wireless XT gaming headset. Now this retails for roughly $270 US. I picked it up back at the beginning of this month, July 2021, and mainly because the reviews have been excellent. It is expensive. Just for reference, I've been using the Logitech Pro X, which is a very good headset for the price. Before that, I was using my Astro A50s. I still have them. Those are even more expensive than this. And before that, pretty much sticking to Logitech exclusively, going all the way back to the G930s, 933s, 935s. I don't know how many 930s. But this headset, between its overall quality, especially the mic, forget the soundstage, and then the fact that it actually is good looking as well, that speaks to what I'm after in a wireless gaming headset and headset in general. So it is Bluetooth. The soundstage is supposed to be great. And again, the microphone is a big selling point for me, especially if I start streaming. We're not just talking about gaming with friends, but if any of you ever end up having to watch a stream and I actually end up on Twitch, whatever, anything is possible, right? Then I want to have a good mic. There's nothing worse, in my opinion, than a bad microphone when it comes to gaming with friends, which is the way I like to do it. A lot of people like to play games alone. I'm not one of them. I mean, even when it comes to playing something as simple as Madden, of course, we're talking about console. I am all about the social element of gaming as well. Not that there aren't some single players that are really enjoyable. There absolutely are. So, first thing you see, really excellent styling. Again, in my opinion, fit and finish on these. Corsair did an excellent job. The padding on the headband seems to be good. We've got some Corsair branding right along the top. Comfort is going to be critical. I do wear glasses. So for those of you that, like me, wear glasses, you already know it is a challenge when it comes to headsets. These look like they're going to be comfortable. In terms of buttons, I'll get to the rest of the box in a moment, but let's take a look at what we have here. So on the bottom, you can see we have, an interesting array here. We have a Type-C port for charging, of course, and then we have what looks like a hardwire line for in the event you do want to hardwire these. We have a volume rocker on the left side, as well as a Bluetooth logo, which I'm assuming is for the pairing process. You can see a switch there between USB and wireless, volume rocker. I mean, everything is well laid out. And this is obviously where the microphone is going to connect. Corsair branding on each headphone, just the little logo. And yeah, pretty straightforward. Let me just throw them on my head really quickly, just to see what comfort is like, even though you're not going to see this on camera. I'm just curious. Seems comfortable. And another thing that is really important to me is sound leakage. I want something that isn't necessarily noise canceling. I want to be able to hear what's around me, but I also don't want to hear everything around me. I want some isolation with that soundstage. So let's see. Otherwise, you're losing it, right? What else comes in the box here? So we've got a carry case with a little silica gel. Keep that away from your pets, please, and children or anyone else. Magnetic clasp there, so that's kind of cool. I don't really care about the carry case, but nice of Corsair to include it. It is a premium headset. Why not, top it off? And then when it comes to the rest, this is where I'm going to see some paperwork. Well, we all are. And I've never watched an unboxing for this, if that's not clear already. So this is a first for all of us. So paperwork right there. Not too interested in that. But hardwire with controls for muting, as well as, it looks like, volume rocker right there. So if you want to go hardwired, you're in business. And then, of course, for charging, a Type-C to Type-A right there. I'm not sure on the battery life on this, but again, reviews have been so good, I'm not really that concerned. This is the receiver that you're going to plug into your system of choice. Remember, this is Bluetooth, so it can work, to my knowledge, independently of this receiver. But in the event the desktop or laptop you're using doesn't have Bluetooth, you've got this. And anyway, I likely will use this because I assume this receiver is going to yield the best quality you're going to get. And then last but not least, the star of the show. And I say that because this really is what intrigued me, the microphone, because you know, gaming headsets, especially wireless ones, are notorious for having terrible microphones. And at least what I've heard, not to be cute, from this mic is fidelity that traditionally you're not going to get from a gaming headset that is wireless. It does have a dedicated mute button right here, and I believe the LED lights up. Let's go ahead and plug it in and see if that happens. I don't think there's anything else in here, so we can get rid of all of the rest of the pollution. Let's plug it in. I believe this is fairly straightforward. Looks like that's the correct orientation. And that's the beauty. I mean, the modular thing is nothing new. A lot of manufacturers are doing this now in the event that obviously you aren't using the headset, or you're using, a microphone, or you're using a dedicated microphone. Why have one permanently attached? So fairly straightforward. Let's go ahead and hit, I'm assuming that's the power button, but I may be wrong. Looking for it. There we go. So the USB to wireless switch was the power button, and now you can see our little RGB. Now this is kind of one of those things I love about this, is that the only RGB action, at least that you're seeing right now, there is some here on the side, but it's really the microphone. And I love that these can be, you know, look like just quality headphones, or if the gamer in you is looking for more, you can go the distance. But I'm going to test these out. I'm going to find out what other people think, possibly end up doing a mic test with all of you, maybe a little bit of live streaming, we'll see. But either way, I anticipate that these are going to be next level based on everything I've seen. It's still trying to pair, that's what the red blinking is all about. But again, you can just see when I switched it on and off, you can see the red LED amber, it's cycling through, power it back on, it's cycling through again, green, blue, purple. I mean, they are RGB Virtuoso after all again. And just to reiterate, you can see the RGB cycling on the headphones as well. So well appointed, but most importantly, from what I've seen and heard from other people and other, you know, reviewers that I respect in the business, is that this headset really does amount, as I'm trying to pull out the microphone, to the best wireless headset on the market here in 2021. So again, remember, if you want to support the channel, the link is in the description. You can pick them up the exact same way I did. Best Buy is your friend. Solid return period. I respect that. That's something you don't get. And also, there's still brick and mortar, even though we're in a pandemic. But any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. Hit that like button. And as usual, please feel free to subscribe and please stay safe. Later.